Alright, well, sadly, pay track, and we didn't get as many people. Quite a bit less people this time. So, yeah, we're going to have 3 heat races. They're going to be smaller heats. Then we're probably going to have 2 smaller B mains. And almost everyone's going to make the show. Just pay track, less people. So, unfortunately, I did not factor that in. So, I reset the track for qualifying. And, yeah, I don't know how much where we're going to get by the end of the night, but fairly interesting track to race these on. So, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do.
Green flag. Okay, here comes your first.
Can't really decide what. No, I don't like that. That was the start. I forgot that we go backstretch. I don't like how it feels most places down low. So it's going to be very dependent on not getting too low, not going too high. Terrible slide out of the corner. Wasn't going straight out of the corner, and we lost a lot of time there. This is going to be like a 9.5, 9.1. Alright, we'll take a 9.1. He won again, somehow. And we get beat by Chris. He was beating us in practice, though, and we were not going to do an 8.51, so... we will be on pole for Heat Race 2, it looks like. Yeah, and then we got Wesley, Zach, and David. Probably just getting some practice in. I'm not sure if David's gonna lap yet, and I don't think I've seen it. He is connected. Yeah, so he gets a lap in there. So, looks like, is everyone done? No, we're waiting David for a lap. Very tight through the middle of the pack. Actually, I mean, it's a short track, so every time's going to be really tight. Sunday, for the K5 Championship, those times are going to get spread out wide on road course on the crazy rovals, so, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting race on Sunday. Hopefully we get more than 25 people. Probably not, but don't be afraid to show up for those. If you want to do practice and look for times, the time attacks, first race is at California, so it'll be an interesting one, but we are pole sitter for Heat 2. And that means we gotta watch a race before we race. And how this is gonna go. So, 3 heat races. And 7, 7, and 6. So that'd be 20 people signed up. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Got Chris on pole, Ryan on his outside, then Troy Underwood and Kenneth Wright, and the 19 of Wesley, and then Connor, and at the back, Nick King in the 3 car. So I'm going to not shorten the pace laps since this isn't a 3/4 mile dirt track like USA. And this is going to go a lot quicker than USA, especially since we have one less race. And way shorter laps, but probably going to have a few more cautions, I think. I hope not. Hopefully everyone's able to get through it cleanly, and that annoyed me, so I doubt anyone saw that, but the little handrail was fading in and out as the camera panned. Can't stand that. Chris gets a good jump on the field, and we are green. So, very tight racing, second on back. No one's going to transfer from these spots yet. This is just to set the B main lineup. Only one person moves ahead. Wesley's getting a good run off the bottom. Going to get underneath the 10 car, but a little too much underneath. Gets it sideways, but gets a decent drive off the corner. Then it dies as he's got to keep it down low. And they are still side by side. Kenneth coming out on top there. He's going to move up the track just a little bit, and it kind of fades off in banking on the high side, it feels like. That allows Wesley to get the run under. Working way down low is Troy Underwood in the 22. Outside of him, Connor Babel trying to get up to speed. He was in a practice all by himself for a long time, so didn't have anyone to run against. But up front, Chris pulling away, Ryan in second, Wesley third, Kenneth fourth, Troy, Connor, Nick King at the back, and we're coming around to start lap 6. Nick just running a slightly higher line than everyone else, but it looks like this has got itself sorted out, and everyone's going to finish where they are, unless we get any wall hits, although Connor's starting to figure something out here. Biggest thing is drive the car as straight off the corner as you can. Point it at the wall, drive straight, let the left rear go. But here we go, Chris coming around the corner, and checkered flag for him. He gets heat race number 1, transfers in, and everyone else getting set up for the B mains. Let's put this back on and get ourselves ready for our heat race. I'm sitting a little lower in the car this time, so that I can see through the banking, as the little visor was cutting off way too much of my vision. Got another yellow car in here.
There's no tyre changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck.
Joseph gets a decent start in 4th. I don't know if his paint scheme is showing up, but he did paint his numbers all black. I guess he's got an outline around it, so yeah, we've just got to go out here, do our job, and not let Zach beat us. Or Shane, because Shane finds speed.
About to go green, stay focused, catch the pace car. The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green.
Almost pushed up into Zach. Let's try to get away from him. Bit of a push there on entry of the corner, but we are fine at the moment. Not a good exit there.
17.2, 4, 5.
Got a little scared, went a little high there. Wasn't sure where he was going to end up when he vanished from the mirror. Pulling away now, though. Looks like they're all clean behind us.
14.8,
Two sideways. Well, drive down here, get a drive off. A little bit of a bottoming out there on corner entry. That worries me. Hope we don't have the same issue that I had at USA where I kind of bottom it out and spin on entry to 1. That would not be good. And we got 2 laps to go. Starting to slick up a little bit on entry. Gonna be much slicker once we get to the race. Just checking out some stuff on the line. We got someone stopped on the backstretch. It's like Rick got involved in something, or is he, no, he's still on track. Nick and Rick, I think. But we get the win again.
You won. See you in victory lane.
So yeah, Shane did not pick up the speed that I thought he would there. Seemed to be quite a ways off there. Let's try to take a look at what happened. Oops. Let's see if we can find out what happened. Oh, and that is just Nick getting loose and then correcting it back, hitting the wall, flipping. That wasn't us. I saw a yellow car and I was like, what? Best way to tighten it up in the center. Lift off the gas a little. So Gavin's got a harder heat race since we've only got 3, and he's got to go up against Landon. This is kind of a tough race here, so Landon gets the jump.
Green flag, green flag.
We got 3 wide back here for 3rd, and Ryan slides up in front of everyone. David gets a really big slide, nearly takes out CJ. They're just having a few issues coming off the corner, it looks like. He is struggling a bit. Gavin, is he going to be able to close back in here? He was the 6th quickest in qualifying. Oh, he's pushing up towards that wall. Vanishes there for a second. Back here, everyone's still going in the right direction. Battle here for 3rd place. Bryant Miller, new to the league, and is going to take a look under Ryan Thompson. Just trying to work down a little lower as Ryan's working right on the edge of the moisture. Ryan's now going to go a little bit lower after seeing the exit that Bryant got. Nothing there though. And we are starting lap 6 now. Nothing has happened here at the front. They are the exact same distance away from each other. Bryant trying the outside now. Is he going to get a nose up there? He does. He gets some room. He's got to cut down here, but it's just going to kill all his momentum. Coming to the white flag now. He's going to dive it in. Can he make it stick down low? Or is he going to get too loose off the corner? Just doesn't get the drive off the corner. White flag, and all of a sudden David's getting back up here in the 91. David's going to toss it in down low. He holds it down there. Can he get the drive off the corner? And he can't. Just nothing off of that corner. Can't get the bottom to work down there, it looks like. So, that is heat race number 3. Now, move on to C main, or B main 1. Looks like we lose 2 and 3 people. It'll be 12 laps. Who is on the bubble? Got Joseph and Brian, and then at the back, Connor and CJ. So, will either of these two be able to work their way into the show? Because right now they are not in. I feel like Connor's got the ability to do it. It's just got to click for him. I mean, he is crazy quick on paved ovals, so once it clicks for him, he's going to be quick. But cautions are on. We haven't had one because there hasn't been a wreck, true wreck with multiple people in front. Ryan's going to get the jump. Everyone going for the top side, it looks like, trying to stay off the pace car as it goes through. Here comes Connor. He's got the bottom figured out. Making up some ground there. He's going to slide up just a bit in the slick, get a bobble, and he is in 5th place now. So, at the back, we've got Joseph and CJ. Kenneth Wright trying to hold on to the final transfer position. Connor gets a little loose, and looks like Shane got a little bit loose there as well. Really good racing, but 12 laps, it's going to start to spread out. Connor's in the transfer spot. He's hitting that slick, though, and back here, the final 2 out are racing side by side and not helping their chances of keeping up with the pack. All these guys just got to kind of decide, hey, we're quicker. Let's stay in line, not start racing. Joseph's starting to come back. He got himself in the last minute in the B main last week, so we'll see if he can pull it off again with his tiny 500 I rating. Ryan, though, out front. Gavin holding the same distance that he did to the last guy. He was Jason Landon. Everyone else has gotten single file, and I think we might have had a Gavin wall hit there. I thought I saw some smoke off the wall. There's going to be some, as high as these guys are running, I think there's going to be some interesting grooves forming up in the main, because the middle's not really getting ran, and I think there's going to be a slick spot on the top and midway down, and then you're going to have all the way down on the bottom, all the way by the wall, or right through the middle. And something happened. I thought I heard a crunch. Might have just been someone bottoming out. Shane getting a little loose there, though. Connor's going to try to go for another position. Shane's now got to go to the bottom, just above the slick. Connor's way up top, and hits Shane. Calm down, guys. You guys are transferred in. And, uh-oh. I think he's done it again. Was it Kenneth that had a problem? Was that the hit that we heard? Kenneth has dropped out of a transfer spot. And we're on the white flag, and Joseph's finding his way back in. How did this happen? I have to go look at this. Just missing out on the final transfer spot. Kenneth and CJ. Let's take a look at. Kenneth wasn't near them. Here he is. And he's going to just grab the wall to get sideways. Goes down low. Oh, he gets loose off the corner and hits the wall. So, another 6 advance. Means that we're only going to have 15 because there was only 3 heat races. In this one we got Zach, Wesley, Ryan in the 16, Chris in the 14, David in the 91, Roy in the 22, and the back row, Nick King, Rick Curley, and Nick Martin. So, 3 people are not going to make it out of this race. But Zach's bringing them around for the green flag of B main number 2. And we're green. It's been fairly clean racing so far, but it was kind of that way at USA. Oh.
The yellow flag is out.
Why do I say things? Like Wesley got the wall. Let's take a quick look here. Oh, Wesley gets loose, gets that back there, gets Ryan, gets Troy, and well, the good news for them is there's not many people they gotta beat. We got some roadsters out there now. I love the looks of these without fenders. Really wish you could just choose not to run fenders. But, there's our first caution of the night. David picked up some damage on the front end as well. Ryan kept it going, but he's got a lot of right front damage. So now, this moves Rick in, and it also moves Nick King in. And then, final 3, Nick Martin, Wesley, and Troy. Lights are off, single file restarts, and we'll be getting going very soon.
Green, green, green.
Wesley's going down to the bottom, and he's looping it. That car is broken. I assume he's going to escape. He has, and we keep on racing. So Zach, Ryan, David up to 3rd, Chris, and Rick with Nick King right behind him. Troy should be transferring, but I think he is hurting right now. We got a little wall hit there, though. He's going to have to try harder than he has with a fresh car to get up here. He's closing in on him, and it looks like Nick's struggling, but is he going to hold on to it? He does. Alright, so Troy has gotten back into a transfer spot for a second. He's out of the transfer spot now. He's got to try to make the middle or bottom work. And he's just missing out on it again. This time gets up there, but can't quite hold on to it. Nick gets a little sideways, a little bit of contact there. And they get it all sorted out. No one wrecks. We keep on racing. So, now we've got Rick. Thought he wasn't going to make it. He's up in 5th. He's got 1 position of safety right now. Nick's still working on the back of Troy, trying to go way up to the top. Troy's going to drive down off the corner. He's entering through the slick, hitting the moisture in the middle and helping him out. They're both, I think, closing in on Rick here. Back up front, just real quick, Zach's walked away. We need to look at the final transfer spot, though. This is where the racing is, and Rick is starting to get worried. He's looking at his mirror. He's looking at his mirror. He sees these guys coming. All he's got to do is get 2 more laps after he crosses the line. He goes a little bit high there. Gets a good drive off the corner, though. Troy's going to work down into the middle of the corner. They're side by side off. Nick is he lost a lot of ground there in that corner. He's going way down to the bottom end. He's going to loop it there. Is he going to hold on to it? Are we going to have a caution? We're still green. I think it's because the leaders were all those guys a lap down? No, we were on the last lap. So, all right. There we go. We've got our transfers. We're going to go into warm-up now, and 2-minute warm-up, and then 30 laps. Hopefully, a much cleaner A-main. Scrambling to get out on the track.
Outside, clear.
Feel it out. We haven't been out here in a while. Sun's going down now. Gotta figure out how to drive this. Oh, it's slicking off. That's a weird line where it's slicking off on exit.
Low car up high. Go low, go low. 15.526.
I don't know if I need to tighten this thing up or not.
Car stopped up high.
I don't think so. We can make it work. We just gotta lift off a bit.
15.041.
This track is gonna do some weird stuff, I think. I mean, good news is, it looks like we're quickest at the moment, but everyone else, I don't know. Maybe, no, if they have black flags with dirt, it doesn't do anything, so maybe we're okay.
15.03.
I need to know where my best lap was. I'm gonna assume it was on the high side.
Slow car ahead. Car stop down low. 15.088. Go high.
But yeah, there's gonna be some lap traffic if we get green racing. Will be interesting.
15.318. Car outside.
All right.
Outside is
30
clear.
laps,
Outside.
cautions on.
Outside clear.
Let's hope this one's clean. So yeah, I was looking at what happened. Well, I might have done it on the video, but the guy that got sent to the front of the field had jumped the start and had a black flag, which is why I was putting him up in first, which caused everything to be screwy. So if anyone gets that bug, they're just going to get an EOL, and that will save a lot of issues. Hopefully, we don't have restarts and we can just go racing. 30 laps green. Not going to happen. Most cars on track that we've had, lots of different talent, and a slicker track with a couple of lines that are coming together. So
one to go. Next time by.
Hopefully we get some good racing in before people start wrecking, but yeah, we'll see what we get.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Snapping there.
Inside.
Wanted to get down low, but thought someone was down there.
Inside.
I don't like being next to this wall.
Clear. 17.
Be patient.
5, 7, 8. The car inside. Clear.
I think we had someone spin out at the back.
Car stopped ahead. Car inside. Clear. 15.47.
They're still going. They must have got it cleaned up, cleared up. Heading down low. Low and slow as Chris checks out.
15.448.
Good clean racing though. Lap 4 complete. And now we just got to find our way back around these guys if we're quicker. Ryan is closing in. Track is pretty good. And we
flag is out. They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Alright, first yellow. 26 laps left on the board. Good start to the race. And
pit road is now open.
looks like Troy might have been the yellow, so he is not having any luck.
Pit road is closed right now.
But yeah, on Sunday, no yellows. It's road racing on Rovals. It's gonna probably be a little messy, but that's why I've got the format that I've got, 3 different races. Your goal is just to slowly work your way up for the last race. Qualifying pays the most points. That way, if you don't score 60 points in queue, it's all on yourself. And then the races, as they get longer, pay more points. So hopefully it'll be fun. But here we go.
Going green.
Get ready to go here.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
A bit later start.
Green flag. Green flag.
Don't spin myself. Let's get down here on the flat. Gotta go somewhere though.
Stopped ahead. 15.6.
High side, we weren't making it work.
Outside. Clear high.
Looks like David might be off pace. I couldn't get it to turn.
15.456.
We got our first lap traffic, and hopefully this goes well.
15.364.
Try to figure out how the hell to get around Zach. Leave some room off the corner.
Outside.
I think we were 3 wide
Clear
there.
outside.
Or no, Zach got trapped and we nearly spin ourselves down on the bottom again. So we use the lap traffic to our advantage. He's at least holding a line. Now we got to find a way to catch up to Landon. A little bit of grip right here in the center.
Go low. The next
And
car's
we
the
get
leader.
wrecked.
Caution, yellow flags. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. You knocked your wheels out of alignment. Left 88. Car by. Past the pace car. Past the pace car.
Yeah, car's broken. We're done.
Pit
All
road is
right.
now open.
Nope, we'll watch the rest of it. See how that happened. Yep, Landon lost it, and we're wrecked. Alright, well, that was fun while it lasted. That got a bunch of people, but that tends to happen when someone in the front loops it. So we will just watch the rest.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
And it sounded like someone had some issues, but not sure where. Let's take a look. Was that not David that we were lapping? Who was getting lapped? Oh, okay. It was Rick. Rick's got some damage or something, where he's just struggling for pace. Let's take a look at the battles happening now. So David. Hopefully I didn't say it was David that we were lapping. I just saw yellow. David's having a good run in fourth, then Ryan. So he's gotten around Ryan, because Ryan was right behind us. Gavin's making something work, and we got another caution. This one is going to be Ryan Thompson. And we'll line him back up. We'll be halfway when we do the restart. So, let's go through the running order. We've got Chris, Landon, Zach, David, Gavin, Ryan, Chris Boatman, Roy Underwood, Bryant Miller, Shane Grady, Joseph Evans, and Ryan Thompson. Then Rick in 13th ahead of us. And I believe 15 cars started because of the heat race, so no, 14 people. Connor did not make the race. Interesting.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
Nope. We are green. Zach loses it, gets Gavin, and this is not the race to be a YouTuber. Just going up top and losing it the same way, and Gavin gets hooked. He doesn't get destroyed though, so he'll be able to continue on. Maybe. It's just getting going. Let's see if people can figure out where they're supposed to line up at. It's going to be all messed up. Gavin's going to have to get sent all the way to the back. He's not losing a lap though.
Okay, go.
We're apparently fixed, but yeah, that car was so broken, I'm not going to go drive it. It was crab walking the wrong way. Not that there's a right way, but apparently we're going green.
Green, green, green.
That was interesting. I'm going to go ahead and clear black flags because that was a mess. No penalties though. Zach is struggling to get it to go in a direction. Gavin really missed out on all that because of the weird, I don't know what was going on with that, but double check that no one has a penalty. Alright. David getting loose. He holds on to it though. Ryan's working right in the middle through the slick, but he's got a little bit of moisture that he's catching 3/4 of the way through the corner. He's going to the top side now. That's going to allow Chris Boatman to get under him, but if you just drive the bottom, you're not going to pass the people that are running the bottom, so you got to go find elsewhere to go. And, you know, we almost spun it down on the bottom. It's very tough to run. Boatman just gets ahead of him there. David, though, making it work really well off the bottom, and Chris hasn't done anything but lead this event. It's heat race, qualifying, and now the main. And Ryan way up the track on the high side trying to get something to work. As I think one of the faster people in the race right now is Boatman. He has got the middle line hooked up. He's got to just find a way to get around David if he can. I don't know, maybe they've evened out. Got Rick coming up, and also Joseph is lap traffic. We've got 8 to go right now, as Chris is holding on to this one. And yeah, it does look like they are pulling away. Ryan, again, trying as many different lines as he can, looking for something. And here we got Bryant up on top. It looked like he was hauling through the center of the corner, and then it just kind of faded away there on him. Let's head back up to the leaders. Ryan Thompson getting loose. Lap traffic staying high. Rick does a good job staying out of the way. Landon comes up and runs into him, and we got a yellow. Yeah, that was all on Landon. Rick's in the slick up there, and Landon just came up. So, another caution, and that will put Landon to the back. Rick is, I don't know what's going on with his, where he's supposed to be, but I don't think he should be behind the pace car. Just gonna wave him around, just get him out of the way. We don't need him being in front of the leaders. So we've got Chris, David, and Chris Boatman. And Ryan, Troy, Bryant, Zach, Shane. Does not look like Gavin made up anything, but he was way behind on that last restart, so that didn't help. Can David or Boatman do anything? Ryan's going to go down low. We got Zach going way low down by the wall. He holds on to it, though. He's wheeling it. And way up top, Miller going around the high side. He's trying to get that around Troy. He's going to get up there. Can he make it stick? Just not getting the run off the corner. I think it might be the gearing, if he's using the gear I was.
Caution, yellow flag.
And another caution. And this time looks like Ryan Thompson gets loose and Landon gets into him, so wouldn't have been able to see him getting loose. We've got 2 to go when we get the green. And once again, A feature, tougher track. People start making mistakes. But looks like Chris has got this one wrapped up. He's just got to get a decent start. Unfortunately for Bryant, he's got to start all over again, and it takes a couple of laps to get the momentum really going up there. So looks like David's going to try to time this, but he's way behind now, and Chris is going to hold off on that. And oh wait, we're not going green. Maybe that's why everyone was spread out. So once we see that Chris has cleared all challenges. We'll go back. I kind of want to see if Bryant can get the run on the outside going.
Green flag, green flag.
I'm pretty sure that is Chris cleared. And we'll see how he gets out of the corner. He's not getting closer to the edge of the screen, so... Ryan going up top. White flag's out. We're not going to have a caution. Ryan running way up high. Brian's got around Zach as well. Or no, he was ahead of Zach. He's going for Troy still. Is he going to get anything? He gets him there at the line, so good run to Bryant. He's going to finish 5th. I think David made a little lunge there at the end to go down low.
Back to the pits. We're going.
And no, he holds on to 2nd. It was some good racing. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that one. Nice fun thing. I think this is going to be the last one, just because not a lot of people are showing up for this. We'll see how I feel, but I was hoping to get more people. It's a lot more fun when you have more people, but we will call it that. Good enough. Chris dominates the entire weekend, whatever you want to call it, session. Congrats to him, and yeah, K5 Championship on Sunday. So, thanks for watching.